What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Aria Nicole. If you're new, welcome. Subscribe and join the family. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back, babes. What's up with you? So as you guys see by the title, today we're going to be doing an updated Q&A. I have not done this since like my first video, I believe. So this is going to be interesting. That was like a year ago. So let's get into the Q&A. I asked my followers on Instagram some questions and we're going to answer them. First question is, when am I getting a tattoo? I don't really want any tattoos right now, just because the career path that I'm choosing, I cannot really have like a lot of markings on my body because I have to get them covered up based on kind of job I'm doing. So I want knick-knacky tattoos anyway, and I do want a big piece on my back, but I'm gonna get that like once I have kids and stuff, like, you know. As of right now, I do not know when I'm getting tattoos, and the only tattoo that I want is a 3 on my side, but I'm gonna get that probably like soon, maybe soon. Y'all probably won't even know. I might vlog it, I don't know, but I don't know right now. I really do not know. Next question is, how is life going for you? Life has been great. I'm in a very transitional phase right now in life, so I'm just really going through emotions and just taking everything as it comes, letting whatever leave, or letting like just good energy flow to me. I've been meditating more, I've been working out again, like I've just really been on my health tip. So yeah, life has been good. I'm happy. I'm pretty much happy. I'm just ready to start working for real, and more working on myself and like building my businesses, taking this YouTube off the ground for real. That's what I'm like working towards. So life has been good. Life has definitely presented me with a whole bunch of new opportunities. I'm just happy right now. All around, I'm very happy. Next question is, what is something you regret? I don't feel like I regret anything because everything happens how it's supposed to when it's supposed to. But something I wish that I would have instilled in my life after understanding it and knowing it is letting people who are not in alignment with me go, and not being attached to people that I know that aren't good for me. It would have saved me so much time and like hardship if I really just would have left things that were not for me alone completely, and not like hold on to things because of attachment. So that's probably one thing that I don't want to say regret, one thing that I wish I would have instilled in my life before, but it's there now. So you think you finna play with me? You thought I was feeling you? The next question is, who is the most influential person in your life and how they impacted you? The most influential person in my life is my sister. How can I say this without saying too much? My girl, she's just really strong, like, and she beats all the odds. Like, I'm gonna let her tell her story because it's not my story to tell, but y'all, if y'all only knew the half, like, that girl is determined, she is strong, she is smart, she is beautiful, and she really just like influences me to be better and just shows me that like anything in life that I want, I can do at ease, and like I have the greatest example like to be able to follow. So my sister for sure is the #1 influential person in my life. Next question is, what's your biggest challenge and how are you tackling it? My biggest challenge right now is learning how to be alone, like learning how to be okay with being alone, because I'm alone a lot. But it does kind of get to me sometimes, like not having outlets. And I think too, because I don't live with my siblings, so like it's hard for me to like do things in a sense. Like I don't really know how to explain it. Like it's hard for me to like be okay with being alone, like even going outside by myself, because the world is crazy, y'all. Like I feel like I can, because I do it all the time, I do it every day, but like going shopping by myself, going out to eat by myself, like doing things like that, I just feel like aren't safe, especially when you look like this. And I'm not even saying that like to be funny or like cocky or none of that, but like I just feel like it's not safe to like be alone. So I'm trying to figure out how to manage being alone and like really doing things by myself, because I'm not always gonna have somebody here with me to hold my hand. Like I'm getting older and I will literally be moving out in less than a year, so I gotta like figure out how to really be by myself, move by myself, and still be secure and still feel safe while doing so. So that's something I'm working on right now. It's just really learning how to like move as a grown woman in this world. Next question is, if you win 10 mil, what would you spend it on? Okay, so first of all, I wouldn't spend it on anything. I'm gonna save as much as possible. I would buy a house. I would buy a lot of income properties. Like I would definitely buy a building, apartment building in like a big city like New York or Los Angeles or something like that, so that brings in revenue. I definitely would get a new car, but that's just because I want a car. Like I want a new car. But my car is fine. Like I have the perfect car for me. I have my wants and needs. But what else? I would save the rest of it. Like I would invest some so that my money is like making money while I sleep. I don't have to worry about it. Like it's just, you know. But yeah, majority of it would get saved because I don't have many wants in this world. Like bags, jewelry, all that is not essential for me. Like it's cool, but it's not hecka essential. So next question is, if you had to write a book tomorrow, what would you write it about? Oh, that's a good one. I would write it about family traumas, but I would write it in a way to like help people navigate understanding how their family traumas affect them, because I've done a lot of healing and a lot of like shadow work to be able to understand how my family traumas have kind of like affected me and shaped me as the person that I am. And I feel like a lot of people don't understand themselves because they're either scared to look back and really understand their family, or like look back at traumatic situations and understand like how that has shaped them. So I feel like I would definitely write a book about family traumas and how that affects you and the person that you are today. And I would give my testimony, but it would more be like a self-help book. Next question is, what is your favorite color and what does it say about you? Okay, I do not have a favorite specific color, but I do have a favorite type of colors. Earth tones are my favorite type of colors. They're very calming. Like, I don't know, something about it just like makes me whole inside. Earth tones are very calming and they just like give me a sense of peace. So I feel like earth tones really reflect me because I'm a very like zen person. Like if you've been around me, then you know I don't talk a lot. Like I'm not super loud and outgoing. I'm just very zen and chill. Like yeah, so that's what my favorite type of colors say about me. Next question, this is a great one. Shout out to you. Shout out to you because these are great questions. In your opinion, what is the most important personality trait / strength to be successful? I would definitely say consistency and solitude, because one, to be successful you have to like continue to grow every single day even when you don't feel like it. And I feel like solitude, because when you're doing something that you love, it's very close to you and it's close to your heart, and especially when you're getting other people's opinions, I feel like you need to stay grounded within yourself and know why you're doing it and what you're doing it for. So I feel like solitude and like knowing yourself is very important to be successful, because you know your goal, you know what you're working towards, and you're gonna get that. And to get that, you have to be consistent. So consistency and solitude for sure. Next question is, did you always want to pursue acting? Well, at first I knew I always wanted to be in performing arts. Ever since I was little, like I've been dancing since I was like 4 or 5 years old. I was in plays as a kid, and then I was into sports and things like that. Like I wasn't a tomboy, but y'all, I played every single sport. Like I was just very active. Like I like doing things with people and like having a team and being able to work in a team and like creating something and then being able to showcase it. Like with sports, I like going to practice and then having games. With dance, I like going to dance practice, then having recitals. With plays, I like rehearsing and then having a show. Like I really just like putting in work to do something and then having like a big reveal type of thing. So performing arts has always been something that's like instilled in me, and I love being able to express myself through different creative outlets. So yeah, I definitely knew that acting was for me for sure, but I didn't get that confirmation until quarantine. But I'm gonna upload a whole nother video on how I found myself and found my passion. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Next question is 3 movies or books or podcasts you'd recommend. Oh, they're right here. Perfect. So the first one is Atomic Habits. If you have not read this, get your hands on this. I feel like everybody needs this in their life, and yeah, this is just a great read overall, and it really helps you shift your perspective on life. The next book, this is a great read. This is One Day My Soul Just Opened Up. I will link these all down below. One Day My Soul Just Opened Up. This is a great book. They go by days, so like this is day 36, for example. Each day is a different word. Like there's truth, love, like there's just different words and like meanings, and then like a story behind it. This one's expansion, and then they have it's kind of like a workbook, a self workbook. You write what you learn. Oh, y'all can't even see, but like there you write what you learn, what you're gonna take from it, and then like quotes that you like. So it's really cool. I like to read books that are like about developing self and like understanding humanity and how our minds work, because we're stimulated for a lot of things, and it's good to understand how life works outside of social media and TV and just all of that. So this is a good read. I really only watch like love stories or rom-coms and stuff like that, but one movie that I really do watch, and I can watch it over and over again just because I love stories, is To All the Boys. That whole series, like I just really like it for some reason. It does something to my inner child. The next question is, do you know the 5 love languages, and do you know yours? I'm not sure what the 5 love languages are. For me, my love language is physical touch, words of affirmation, gifts, quality time. Those are my 4. I don't know what the big 5 is, but those are my 4. Next question is, what's the most important lesson that you've learned in the past year? The most important lesson I've learned in this past year is to only do things that are in alignment with me, and to not let distractions dictate my future. I've definitely learned this year that what's for you will be for you, and what's not for you is not gonna work out for you. And it was a hard pill to swallow, but I swallowed it, and that's literally where my focus is at. I know what's for me. I know what I want. I'm gonna go get that, and if it's not in alignment with me, and if I don't see it guiding me, helping me, giving me some type of knowledge to get me to the next step, then it's pointless. So yeah, that's definitely something that I learned in the past year. The next question is, what made you want to be a YouTuber? I just really like being able to like create things or do something and then like show it off to the world. I think it also comes from my passion of acting. This is okay, I'm gonna be honest because I'm giving y'all a runaround. I knew that to be an actress I had to get comfortable in front of the camera, and I wanted to do YouTube for a long time. If you've been here since way back then, you know I was posting YouTube videos like 4 or 5 years ago, but then I stopped. And I really once I really realized that I wanted to be an actress and that was the career I wanted to pursue, I had to get comfortable with the camera, because I'm gonna have cameras all in my face, microphones, lighting, all that. So really it's helping me become more comfortable in front of the camera. Like now I can turn on the camera and talk to y'all like there's actually people standing in front of me, even though I'm looking at a camera lens. When before it was like the hardest thing. I was like, this is dumb, I'm looking at a camera, like how am I supposed to act like there's people here? But now comes easy. So that's definitely one thing that made me want to become a YouTuber. And 2, I wanted to be able to share my story and help other people on their journeys, because as a kid I would watch YouTube all the time, and like these YouTubers would really like, they're a big part of my life. Like these are people that I watch day in and day out who influence me. So like I just want to be able to be that for somebody, and to be able to like, if somebody doesn't understand something or like doesn't really know what they want to do in life, like I want them to be able to watch my videos and be like, okay, I see how she's maneuvering and how she figured it out, let me take heed. You feel me? So I just want to be able to help people and be comfortable in front of the camera. Those are my 2 main things. Next is, what are some personal goals for yourself? Do you believe in love at first sight? That's a good question. Some personal goals for myself are to be able to open up. I'm a very closed off person. Like, I don't talk about my feelings at all. I journal about them. I'm not very verbal. I'm not a very verbal person. It takes a lot for me to be comfortable to even speak about my emotions or like what I'm going through. And that's something that I want to work on. So that's one goal, is to be able to like be open and be able to communicate. Another goal for myself is like, I want to be able to maintain my happiness throughout everything, because sometimes I will really get down, and like, everybody has their sad days, but sometimes I will really keep myself in a funk, and I don't like that. I've really been working on that though. I haven't done it in so long, but like really being able to maintain my happiness is a big one for me. And being able to maintain my mouth, like, because when I get mad, there's only going to be so long until this firecracker start firecrackering, because at the end of the day, I am a Cancer. Like, I'm gonna keep it cute, but as soon as you try it, it's over with, and my mouth is going to fly from here to the moon to back to the moon again, because I don't play that. Like, I don't know, and this mouth is real lethal. So that's one thing that like I want to be able to control, especially being in the industry. I can't be firing off on everybody, like, you feel me? So yeah, those are some things that I want to work on. What was the second part of the question? Do I believe in love at first sight? I don't even know if I believe in love after 3 years. No, I'm playing, but like, honestly, it takes me a long time to fall in love. It takes me a long time to even like somebody. Like, I'll chill with you, I'll hang out with you, okay, cool, but like, I get bored really fast, and if beyond a month, if you're not giving me more, I'm gonna leave, because I just feel like it's not going nowhere. So I feel like, I don't even know if I can answer that question for real, because I haven't been in love in so long, and like, I was so young. But love at first sight, that is like, I don't know, I feel like anything is possible, anything can happen. But for me personally, just knowing that like it takes me a long time to even get in that deep with somebody, I don't see it for myself. Now, can I fall in love with your looks at first sight? Yeah, like if you're fine, I'm gonna be like, ooh. But like, I don't know you internally, so I can't be like, yeah, like, what's love at first sight? But I don't know, because when I see my soulmate, it might just be love at first sight. Like, that's why they're gonna be my soulmate. I don't know. Love at first sight is a tricky topic. For me though, I feel like that's not in my book. I don't know, it might be, we're gonna see. Next one is, what is a traumatic moment for you that you healed from? See y'all, I was gonna do a story time about this, but I was gonna wait a couple years, just because like, I really wanted to wait to do a story time on this, because I feel like I need to be in a better, not a better space, but I need to like not be here doing this. I'm gonna keep it real short and simple. I was assaulted, and the reason being really tripped me up, and it really had me thinking like, one, my trust is already thin as hell. Like, I barely trust anybody, but like, that really showed me like, people are malicious, and people really have really bad insecurities, and they would literally do anything to anybody because they're unhappy with themselves. And that's something that like really tripped me up, because me, I'm not that type of person at all. Like, I love everybody for who they are. I'm not gonna like maliciously do anything to you or like put you in any type of position because I'm a hater. Like, that's never been in my blood. I don't run in my family. Like, it's just not that. And so for me, like, I really had to learn that people are really like that in this world, and it really scared the fuck out of me, because I've never had to do nothing like that before. I've seen it happen, but me personally never had to do nothing like that before. So that really did it for me. How did I heal from it? I know in my heart I'm a great person, and I don't do nothing wrong to nobody. I'm a lover. I love giving out good energy. I love giving out love. I love like embracing people, and I love making people comfortable enough so that they can be them in full expression. You feel me? With no judgment. And yeah, that's really how I healed from that. Like I never internalized it, because I know myself. Like, I'm very grounded within myself. I know who I am, and I know what I bring to the table, and I just feel like there's nothing in this world that is like gonna take that from me. Like, boo, do you know who you talking to? Like, let's be so fucking for real. So I think that that's something that was traumatizing that I've like worked through. There's definitely other things, but like I said, this is not the place or the time. I'm definitely gonna write a book, so y'all are gonna get more details in that than me just like speaking out about it. But yeah, that's definitely something that like did it for me. I was like, people are freaking evil. But that's because people don't have self-love, and people don't know how to not project their insecurities and how to just work on themselves, and they're going to project out into the world and do bad to other people because they don't love themselves. And that's not my lesson to teach. Like, it's really not my lesson to teach. I also learned you cannot save somebody who does not want to be saved. That wasn't a hard one, but it was like it was a chin check for sure. I got chin checked, I'm not even gonna lie. But now I know, let go of the past. It's not for you. What's for you is gonna be for you, and you cannot help people that don't want to be helped. And at the end of the day, people gonna show you who they are. And once somebody shows you who they are, who they were in the beginning does not matter. Who they are in this moment is all that matters. And that's something that I learned throughout that. To go back to what's something that I learned. The last question is, what lesson has your biggest mistake taught you? Kind of tying back to the last question, my biggest mistake was trying to help people that didn't even want to help themselves. I hate seeing people that I was either once involved with or like once loved in a horrible situation, because it makes me sad. Like, it just doesn't sit well with me. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's some trauma I need to like decompose, but I just don't like seeing people that were once close to me or that are close to me down bad. Like, it really just doesn't sit right with me. That taught me you cannot save people. It really taught me to focus on myself all around. Like, it really put things into perspective for me. Like, y'all, I'm giving y'all like bits and pieces, and it's kind of choppy, so this answer may not like give straightforward, but like I have not told the story yet, so it's not gonna make any sense. Once I tell the story, it's gonna make a lot of sense. But it really put things into perspective to me, and it really just taught me, like, follow your dreams and do what's in alignment with you, regardless of what anybody say, regardless of what anybody do. Like, it really chin checked me. Like, I feel like that was the universe really being like, this is what you want. We're gonna put you in this position so that you can see that what you're doing right now is not for you. Make all of this shit unattractable, and I'm gonna push you in a position where you have to choose you, and you have to continue to choose you. You have to learn to make that your normal, so that when your opportunities come, you're not worried about X, Y, and Z. You're worried about you and how this benefits you. You feel me? So I feel like that's what my biggest lesson has taught me thus far. But with that being said, you guys, I hope you guys love this updated Q&A. I love doing these videos with y'all. I feel like it just brings me closer to y'all. Make sure you guys are tuning in to the weekly vlogs. We're like on week, what, 11, 12? Oh my god, I've been putting down work, way. But yeah, that is it for this video. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.